Alright guys, here we are. We're looking at our 1969 Dodge Charger. And as I was telling you before, the paint job on this car is absolutely amazing, as is how it lines up. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick tour all the way around the car for you guys. We're going to get up under the hood. We're going to go through the interior in great detail and actually go take it for a drive as well. But again, I just want to focus first on the paint and body on this. I'm going to go ahead and start off. I want to go ahead and point out a couple of the small blemishes on the car here for you. Starting out on the passenger side here, on the front edge, just a couple little tiny rock chips that have been repaired, but it could use a wet sanding there, as it's not completely glassy as it like the rest of the car there. But as you look down the body, I mean, look at that, absolutely amazing. Follow this body line right here. As we go down into the door, you can see it lines up very well. Look at that door gap, and look at that reflection. As we move down farther here, you can see that the rocker area on the car is in beautiful condition, as are the pinch welds. The body line here into the fender is beautiful as well, and look at the reflection off that paint. Normally the upper part of these cars gets super dull quicker just because it's facing up. Again, the door lines up beautifully. Here we are. This is the original trim and stainless on the car. You can see there's some light blemishes on here, something that you'd probably want to have just re-chromed if you're building a show car. For a beautiful driver, you're actually fine. You can see here though, no signs of rust or repair in the drip rail. One of the common areas that these would rust from sitting. And as we look across the roof too, beautiful base for the Rebel flag. Look at that. So we move to the rear, we do have the car running. Beautiful mellow exhaust to this. Nice deep V8 rumble. Look how this all lines up. Look at the trunk lid here. Beautiful work. Rear window, no signs of rust or repair. Beautiful stainless work. Again, look at the reflection off that roof. The chrome on this car is absolutely amazing. I don't know if it's been redone at some point or this car has actually been taken care of that well. I'd lean towards the latter, but look at this. Amazing job. Go ahead and let's take a listen to this exhaust here. As we move around the rest of the car, you'll see that the quality of this car is apparent throughout. Reflection here on the driver's side. Beautiful original fuel cap. Fully functioning. Pliable seal still inside, so no work necessary there. Stainless and chrome on this side's actually in better condition than the passenger side there. If I had to rate it on a 1 through 10 scale, it'd be a solid 8, 8.5. And again, beautiful door, beautiful lines, and look down the body on this thing. Lines up amazing. They spent a lot of time setting this car up just right. When you open the doors, they don't sag at all. They shut very nice. Look at that. I'll show you from this angle, showing you that it doesn't sag at all when it's closing here. Look how that lines up. Beautiful. As we get on the inside of the door here, you can see that there's no signs of rust or repair in the bottom or down in here in the door jamb. It actually looks like these sill plates have never even been off the car except for the repaint there. We'll get in close on this stainless here. You see beautiful condition. And we'll get up towards the front here. You can see that they do have the new felts in here for the windows, so the windows don't flop around. Beautiful stainless on the rail. Beautiful stainless as well around the windshield too. It's a shot of the wheels. We'll go ahead and get up under the hood here. Here you go. There's your factory 383 4-barrel carb. Purrs like a kitten. Thing's got factory AC on it, factory power brakes, and factory power steering. Makes this car worth a ton being in this condition with these options. And comfortable to drive. All right, we'll go ahead and move into the interior now. Car turned off. As you can see, this thing is completely original. I have yet to see a car with an interior like this old, and still in such beautiful condition. Go ahead and take a look over here at the driver's door. You can see beautiful condition there. Steering wheel does have the horn ring intact. A lot of those are broken and or removed. Factory gauges that all function with the true 71,674 miles on the odometer. The dash, you said you wanted to see up in close on that. Look at this. Not even a sign of shrinkage, much less a crack in this factory dash. I mean, that is amazing. Even in the A-pillar trim, no cracks or fading. Even across the trim on the top of the headliner there, no cracks, fading, or signs of leaks. The rip in the driver's seat, I did want to show you that. These little buttons here typically wear out on these cars. You'll see right there, and right there. This is actually something that you could repair and retain the factory interior. This does not have to be replaced. There's a little bit of wear down here on the carpet, very, very minor. New carpets in this are very cheap and easily available. Everything else, even up under the dash, is beautiful. We'll go ahead and take a look at the passenger side here. We've got the door panel here on the passenger side, beautiful condition as well. Very, very good condition rubber, and this looks like the original rubber in the door, and it's still supple. And again, in here, no signs of rust or repair. You got the factory forming marks here in the door, so no rust. And again, beautiful rocker panel on this side. Let's go ahead and get into the back here for you. As you can see, the seats do fold forward to allow plenty of access. I'm about 6'1". I can get in and out of this thing pretty easy, but let's look at this rear seat. Looks like nobody's even sat in this. The buttons, even the coating on the top of the buttons here is still completely intact. Even the stitching is perfect on these seats. Very, very beautiful. I'd definitely keep this in the vehicle if you do any work whatsoever. The headliner in it does have one small tear there, a little smaller than a quarter. I would put a headliner in this car if it were mine, dialing it in. Something very cheap, doesn't affect it as far as originality is concerned. Beautiful center console though, look at that. Typically every one of these we see, the wood overlay there is all peeled up from the sun, and the chrome's typically very pitted. This is not. And the carpet condition throughout the rear is very, very good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take you for a drive.